A funny story, but my first impression of Sarah.
Okay.
Zack was in a depression basically, and I said, "Well, how you doing, Zack?" He was going to school. He said, "Oh, I got a date. With this girl, and things are looking up. All right, great. Really happy for my son." Went on the date. I said, "Zack, how did it go?" He goes, "Oh, it went great. Explained, they had a great time. They went here, they did this, they had that much in common. I thought, wow, it made me feel good. I said, Zack, is she blonde? He goes, "Yeah." How did you know? He has this thing about blondes.
Ah.
And he's passed. And
He has a
I
past?
must say, well, no.
Okay, all right, good.
I'm not really a past. But it's amazing how much they have in common.
What else did he say besides she was blonde?
We don't have enough film.
Oh, good.
We'll make it brief.
Okay.
We'll make it brief.
Yes, well, I think that was a very funny story because I would have thought he was going for, brunette or something.
No, Zack likes blondes. And Sarah has so much in common with Zack. It's frightening. So this is good match.
Good bunch.
I think we may have a great relationship here, long term, and many grandchildren.
Many grandchildren.
What I'm banking on.
That's what he's banking on. You
Sarah
got that?
and Zack. Please.
Well,
I'm too old.
I just remember Sarah having a boyfriend for her first time and such, and it was very thrilling to know and
Just
wonder.
one?
Yes? We're not counting the one in 9th grade, okay? So I was just very excited to think who it was that could fit the bill or cut the mustard or who could share Sarah's exceptional intelligence and her love of history and all those patriotic flag-waving things that are so dear
much
to
in
her.
common. They have so much in common.
They do.
It is frightening.
And their love of history is just the beginning of it. What they have in common.
Yes.
So,
Sarah and Zack, we wish you well.
we wish you well.
Many grandchildren, happiness and love forever and ever.
Well, don't forget you have choices. You can have many grandchildren or, just have that handful. What else? Let's see.
As many as you can.
About Sarah and Zack is, I'm trying to remember something special. It's just that the whole entire picture is special.
We'll go in and have another drink.
Yes.
And then come back after 2 or 3.
Knuckle knots.
Okay?
Knuckle knot.
All right.
Leave me hanging.
What?
Don't leave me hanging. There you go.
Thank you.
I immediately knew Sarah was the one when I had a talk with my son, and his eyes lit up, and you could see his heart pounding, and I knew Sarah was the one. And I am so thrilled that she will be my daughter-in-law and be a part of our family.
Hi, Zack. I'm really, really excited to finally have all of these events just come together and that we can share it together and that we get to host all these wonderful people in our lives for this special event. And what I love right now at the rehearsal tonight and also what I'm going to love to see tomorrow and so many days from here on is what I heard about you at William & Mary before I ever met you. And that is everybody always was so excited to go to Zack's house or to go hang out with Zack, or Zack invited them somewhere. And so it was this like joy that would come up in people, and I was like, I really want to be invited. Who is this guy? How can I become friends? Because it's the cool guy on campus. And I was so excited to finally meet you, and then realize that you were that guy. You were the hospitality guy. Maybe you weren't the chicest. You didn't try as hard as everyone else and come off kind of as like, I don't know. I shouldn't say. But I was so excited to meet this very authentic personality that loves to be a host, truly enjoys being around people, and that you're so easy to be around. And so you've become my best friend. And I am going to be so happy just to get to enjoy every day with you and wake up and go, oh my gosh, the sun's shining. This is going to be so exciting. It's going to be great. And the sun shines 350 days in Los Angeles, I hear. So we're going to have great days, at least 350 days. And I get to be part of that. That people will be excited to come hang out with us, to come be in our home, and that we get to create events together and truly love and enjoy our friends and family together. Now that I've met your friends and they have become dear friends of mine, and I know that you've embraced my friends. So this is going to be great, and the wedding is just the beginning of bringing everybody together and just squeezing everything we can from life.
I think I'll talk about. I met Sarah in September. I didn't ask her out until April, and I was very intimidated. Sarah had, she walked into a room and she was the center of attention, and it wasn't by design, it was just by nature. People would come and flock to Sarah, and I noticed that, and she certainly caught my eye, but what really made it a pursuit was that I got to talk to her and that crowd of people that she's talking to. Eventually, we get into conversations about things we like to talk about, which are history or good wine or mostly history, politics. And everybody else's eyes would glaze over and they'd eventually peel off. And it would just be me and Sarah. And after enough of that, I'd start going out to parties or to events at school if I knew she was going to be there, because it was an incredible conversation whenever we had it, and it was a continuing conversation. For whatever reason, I never thought that I could ask her about an actual date. I'd have to find her at a party, and then we get into a conversation and we talk. And finally, I asked her. And I think everything since then has been very, I don't know if easy is the right word, but there's been almost a harmony to our relationship because it's always been there. We've always had this harmony, and it's summarized in those conversations that we used to have. So when we say we're going out on a date, we've been doing that for 8 months already. We just sort of decided to call it a date, and now we're getting married. But I think we've already been, I don't know. I mean, maybe not, I haven't quite been a husband, but I've been a lot more than a friend. And I think that this wedding is really just acknowledging what it is we are. And I hope that our life continues to be as harmonious as our beginnings.